all, hope you're doing great. Today we want to talk about different classification of glands based on what you have in your anatomy and other biology classes. We can classify glands by different criteria, but the most important one is the one which is based on different ways of excretion. So we can say that they are endocrine or exocrine. The endocrine doesn't have any duct, so what do? They have, instead of duct, bloodstream. It means that around the endocrine glands there is a lot of vascular vein and arteries, but in exocrine glands you could see duct. And NSME, that we'll talk about it. The other classification of glands will be based on the amount of cells that they have. We have even glands which are consisted of only one cell. They are called unicellular glands, like goblet cells, and also we have multicellular glands that we'll talk about it. So goblet cells are just one cell that are acting as a gland. They should be in organs like, for example, our stomach or our respiratory system, which have simple columnar and pseudostratified epithelia because they excrete something. The epithelia of the places which they are excreting something should be goblet cell. This is the goblet cell that you can see. This is only a one cell, the nucleus, the Golgi. You know that the cells that excrete a lot should have a lot of Golgi and also rough ER system for excreting. And also you can see the microvilli and the secretory vesicles. The multicellular exocrine glands, this is more than one cell. So first of all, they need to be connected together. So there is a connective tissue, is called stroma. Also, there is another thing called septa, which divides our glands into lobes. These lobes have a acini and duct. That's why we say that exocrine glands has duct. And also there includes the fibrous capsule. You can see the picture here. This is a general multicellular exocrine gland. As you see the stroma, you see that this is kind of connective tissue. You can see that this is one lobe, this is the other lobe. And as we said, in microscopic lobes, we have a acini and duct. So you see that here, we have a acini and duct. So, okay. Exocrine glands also can be classified by the form of their structure, the form of their duct, and the form of their secretory. As you see here, we have a sinus and duct. So this can be in multiple shapes. This is the multiple shapes that it can have. The simple glands and the compound glands. The simple glands can be simple duct, for example, simple branch tubular and other. Here you can see the compound tubular acinar. It means that it has both multiple tubular and multiple acinar. This is a picture of structural classification of multicellular exocrine glands. The other way they can be classified by based of their secretion, which can be serous, mucous, or mixed. And the last classification would be based on method of secretion. The method can be merocrine, apocrine, and holocrine. But what's the difference between them? The merocrine is like our sweat glands. You see that they come out just like a vesicles, and the vesicle just goes out of the duct at the end. However, in apocrine, this is a watery one, like our sweat glands, okay? The apocrine is like mammillary glands, so you see that the substance is in the apical part of the cell that pinches up, and at the end we have holocrine glands. A cell accumulates product, then secretes. So you see that when in holocrine glands, the substance is just going off the gland, so the cell itself also crashes. This is the three ways that exocrine glands can secrete their substance. We have merocrine, apocrine, and holocrine. So just for reviewing, look at this classification based on how they secrete, based on how many cells they have, and also the endocrine system. The only thing you need to do about them is just they have bloodstream, they have no duct and acini. All duct and acini and other classifications will be for exocrine glands.